when you're down and troubled and you need a helping hand, and nothing is going right. Close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest night. You just call up my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running. Oh yeah, baby, to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, now all you got to do is call, and I'll be there, yeah, yeah, yeah. You've got a friend. If the sky above you should turn dark and full of clouds, and that old north wind should begin to blow, keep your head together and call my name out loud now. Soon I'll be knocking upon your door. You just call up my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running. Oh yes, I will see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, yeah. All you got to do is call, and I'll be there, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, ain't it good to...
Hello, this is Melina with How's Your Mental Health with Melina and Beth. And who are you staring back at me so thoughtfully?
I know, I was lost in the music. I thought, I don't smoke, but I could use a cigarette and a bourbon right now.
That's one of your CDs. That's one of your CDs. It's not the version that I know, but it's the only one I can find.
That's the best version. Am I a little bit lighter? I turned the light up just a little bit more on my desk.
No, you're not. You're in full shadow now.
Really?
Yeah. Full-blown shadow. Will you get that light over there? There. Now I can see you. Hey.
Dang
it. Before we start on Beth's photo, I want to say what our topic is so that everybody is ready for it. It's called mindfulness. You always hear people say, be mindful. Meditate on mindfulness. Well, we're going to figure out what mindfulness is and what we can do to achieve it. Okay?
Because I have not a clue.
You do it all the time, Beth.
Oh, do I?
Yep.
Oh.
And I was thinking of this here the whole time that song was playing because I could see it down here in the little corner. And I just have it pictured in my head. You know, the little fairies with the little wings and stuff that you see in the stores. Them just flying around all over the bushes and a little girl getting lost in the path and them leading her home or wherever she needs to go.
Okie dokie.
What'd you see?
Purple.
That's what you saw? it's perfect, yes, but there's stuff that could be happening, like activity, even into the grass that you can't see. I mean, there's always something going on.
Uh-huh.
People are gonna watch this and they're gonna think my mind's totally nuts.
You are, but that's all right.
That's okay though.
It's okay.
All right, my first screen share today is actually one of the, I think, two definitions I have of mindfulness. And it's really simple. I know you hear a lot anymore. It's just become very common to say, but if you don't know what it means, then it's hard to actually do it. So with this here, mindfulness is simply being aware of what is happening right now without wishing it were different, enjoying the pleasant without holding on when it changes, which it will, being with the unpleasant without fearing it will always be the same, which it won't. Okay? That's just you being in the moment of whatever you're experiencing at that time. If you're experiencing sadness, then you experience it. And it may feel like it's going to last forever, but it won't. So that's just one of them. And I'm just going to go through them rather quickly. I like this picture that she's got up, so I'm going to get onto that. Oh, I'm trying to remove that. There we go. Do that. Okay.
To me, it could be an alien with the two eyes.
A side version, yeah.
Yeah.
But if you look at the two eyes and then you look upward, where it looks like it would be a frown, it could be a smiley face upside down.
It could be a roller coaster.
Yeah. It
Or
could also be a dimension into two different portals.
Remember those lights that you used to get, and you flip around, it followed a wire track, and when you tilted it, it would go.
No.
Right, never mind.
It could be going into two different dimensions, two different portals.
Probably so. Probably going from the third dimension to the fifth dimension.
All right, let's see what I got here. Let's go to you. And okay, this is the other definition that I got for mindfulness. And then we'll go into how we can do it. What are some things we can do to achieve benefits from it? And the way I have come to understand mindfulness is that it's almost the same as meditation, except meditation, you're kind of like trying not to think about anything. Mindfulness is where you're staying in the present and whatever you are doing. So let's see, there's different sides. Observing your life as it is happening. That's one thing. Noticing the thoughts as they arise without the need to buy into them. Thoughts could be, I'm not good enough, or this is ridiculous. I will never achieve this. You don't want to buy into those thoughts, okay? Another one is allowing feelings to exist without letting them drive your actions. Everybody says that, well, let me rephrase that. Some people say that you always, what you're feeling is how you act. Okay? If you're angry, you act angry. But you sometimes, especially in social society, if you're out in public and you're angry and you want to explode, you really have to tamper that down till you get home, because it could cause some trouble if you do it out in public. I mean, we hear about it all the time with people yelling in some store and having security and the police come in and all sorts of hoopla going on. Um, Taking action based on your determination, not on old habits or short term convenience. Um, Determination is a good thing. Old habits, short term convenience, old habits die hard. I mean, we all know that saying.
Mhm.
But like an old habit for myself is procrastination. I am one of the worst with procrastination. I am also one of the worst with doing multiple things at a time. And even now, I've got different things going on in my apartment. But I also have to know that at some point I have to stop one project so I can finish this one, or it will drive me nuts. My determination to finish the project has to override my old habits of multiple tasks. Multiple tasks. That's say the word.
Multiple tasks.
Thank you. Um, okay, another one is accepting your current situation without. Let's see if I can. Without judgment. Accepting your current situation without judgment. Well, that could be hard to do for a lot of people, um, especially if you're homeless. You don't want to accept it. You want to get out of the situation, you know. So sometimes things are easier said than done, you know. You have you can't change what is going on until you accept what's going on, you know, and accepting where you are, but okay with not settling for it. I like that one better than I like the other one. Um, because I'm okay where I am, but I want to achieve more, you know, and I'm not going to just go stalemate and not try to do anything to achieve more, you know. And I think that's what that's talking about. What do you think, Beth?
I can see that.
All right. Is this like electric or something? Oh, wow. That would be the colorful. Um, Hold on. This here's not.
Think it's electricity, maybe?
Yeah, the colorful electricity. You know, we don't see it. We don't see the currents, but that could be what it is if we could see the currents in the air. You know.
I love all this 5D stuff. It just is
Yeah, it's really cool. I
wow.
love all that color and everything. You know, but
Yeah,
it could also be, and so again, some people believe it, some people don't. I'm on the fence, but in my imagination, it's real. A force field that could go up, you know,
yeah, yeah.
um, to protect whomever or whatever, you know, because you can see that like on Star Trek and all these deep space stuff, you know.
True.
So I've got my next one. Now these here are the benefits. Okay, they can improve your awareness. All right. They can increase your energy. Mindfulness can increase your mood, reduce stress, improve sleep, relieve anxiety, increases empathy, improves self-esteem, and boosts focus and reduces depression. Now, the next one I have that I'm going to show you is how to do this. Okay, because it's good that it can do it, but how do we do it? You know. So, and I will also explain how I was taught to do it. Oh, a little princess fairy bed. Yes, yes, yes. I could just see like Sleeping Beauty or Cinderella or Snow White sleeping on that little bed and waiting for the Prince Charming to come and kiss her and wake her up and all that good stuff.
You think this is a window and then that's a window too?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was trying to see if it would meet building code, because if the window's way up here, it will not.
Who cares about building codes?
I knew you'd think that was funny.
Who cares about building codes?
People,
All right, now,
people in Ohio do, since that apartment building collapsed.
yeah. Now, I'm going to tell you, when I was in my DBT class, I've taken it several times. I've mentioned it several times. One of the things that I was learned about mindfulness is sometimes when you're like doing something, you're kind of like just doing it automatically, not really thinking about what you're doing. Let's say you're folding clothes or washing dishes or whatever, but you're also kind of stressed. You're thinking about this here and you're thinking about that, and what you can do to get yourself centered is to start thinking about, okay, let's say we're folding clothes. Okay, I fold this t-shirt, I fold the arm this way, I fold this arm this way, I fold it flat, I put it in this pile. Okay, I take this towel, fold it this way, fold it that way. You do step by step, and you're talking to yourself the whole time, because when you're talking to yourself, you can't think about anything else. So it kind of centers you. And I was always taught when I'm doing dishes, okay, have this plate, take the washcloth and wash it this way, feel, make sure there's nothing on it, put it in the strainer. You're doing minute things, but talking to yourself, because you cannot talk to yourself and think about other things. I mean, that's a good way for us to get out of our head. It's to be talking to ourselves, telling ourselves, this is what I'm doing right now. And we're staying in the present. The whole point of mindfulness is staying in the present. What's your look?
People look at me weird when I'm talking to myself.
I didn't say talk to yourself in public.
Oh.
Of course, nowadays, Beth, all you have to do is just say, right here, you point your ear and you're on your phone. Everybody does it.
Whether there's anything in there or not.
Yeah, well, there's anything. Well, they got these little really small things that can go in your ear now, so. And you generally have a hat on, so.
Not at work.
No.
No.
But but you think about it. If you're stressed and you got your mind going this way, your mind going that way, and a million different things, you start talking to yourself about what you're doing right at that moment. Whether it's writing something, you're doing an inspection. Okay, you're looking at this part, you're looking at that part. It keeps you centered. What do you think?
Sounds good.
That's what the way I was taught about mindfulness. Of course, I was taught in my DBT class. So, and again, I recommend it to anybody. I love DBT classes. The next one is it's a little bit different from what I just said, but it's also a way to do mindfulness exercises. But this here's more when you're doing mindfulness with meditation. So, and sometimes you can't do. Okay, I don't want you. Remove. Okay. The way they got this set up now, it's really hard to figure these things out. Usually you just go zap, zap, zap one after the other.
I know, now you got 3 screens to pick from.
Yeah. Okay. I just found this afternoon. I didn't have a chance to actually blow it up, and I apologize. But it is called mindfulness exercises. It is find a quiet place free of distraction. Sit comfortably with your back straight but relaxed. Focus your awareness on your breath. Pay attention to the sensations of the inhalation and exhalation. Start again on the next breath. No need to judge or change your breathing in any way. Notice anything else that comes to mind as a distraction. Let them go and return your attention to your breath. And in mindfulness and meditation, both, I have learned that they really focus a lot on our breathing. And from what I have learned is the reason why they focus a lot on our breathing is because no matter where we're at, we're breathing. Whether we're in the line in the grocery store or in the doctor's office or at a baseball game, whatever, we're breathing. And if we feel ourselves getting anxious, if we feel ourselves getting stressed, we can automatically just start to breathe. And you breathe and you don't focus on anything else but your breath. You know, you breathe in 1, you breathe in 2. You can do a deep breath if you want, a breath inhale and then breath exhale in through your mouth, nose and out through your mouth if you want. Some people can do it, some people can't. I cannot. So you just do whatever is comfortable for you. Don't fall asleep. Now, I have done meditation in bed at night and I have fallen asleep. But that's after I've taken my medicine and everything too. So
I know, and it's time for me to go take mine.
but I just thought this was a good topic because like I said, you always hear be mindful. Practice mindfulness. Well, what is it? How do we do it? You know, you can't do it if you don't know how to do it. Beth, you said you didn't know what it was. Did it clear anything up for you?
A little bit. I'll have to go back and rewatch this, and
Okay.
I got it.
That is the dwarfs, seven dwarfs, and the swing is they're pushing Cinderella, or was it not Cinderella? It was Snow White on the swing. You know why it's the dwarfs?
Why?
Because of the little mushrooms along the side of the path.
Well, there's little people as far as fairies are concerned. It ain't got nothing to do with dwarfs. I was thinking.
I like that I'm making you think.
To me, it looks like a haunted swing in a cemetery to me.
I have no idea where you get that at.
Because the swing is swung back like somebody's in it, and they're not like it's a ghost.
Well, you can see a ghost if you actually look close enough. You know, I mean, the way the light is twisted, you know, that white part right behind the swing. I mean, it could be a ghost if you want to look at it that way. You know, ain't got no problem with that one. But, well, I hope you all had fun and you enjoyed this. And we will see you next week, or you'll see us next week. So,
Be good to you.